We want to go right now to reporter Hannah Al-Othman. She's a reporter with BuzzFeed UK, and she is on the phone with us. Hannah, are you on the scene right now? If so, what can you tell us?
So the police have moved the cordon right back, so I'm pretty far from where I was earlier, but I can still see lots of police. There's still helicopters cycling overhead. There's still ambulances going in.
And what have you seen so far, Hannah?
I've just seen, I've just kind of seen the aftermath of it. Lots and lots of armed police, lots of people sort of very shocked, trying to get home, no way of getting home. Sorry, the police are just gesturing to me to move. We're kind of being moved further and further back all the time.
And the people that you've seen, have you been able to speak to any of them? What have they been telling you?
Yeah, I've spoken to a couple of them. I mean, they talked about hearing the big explosion. They talked about seeing people with injuries. They talked about lots of people screaming and running away from the scene, lots of confusion. Nobody really knew what was happening at the time. And then lots of people trapped in the city centre. Their cars were in the car park under the arena. There were no trains running out of the station, which is next to the arena. They had no way of getting home. Lots of people trying to get taxis, but then all the roads were closed coming into the city centre.
And so authorities are continuing, it sounds like, to expand that perimeter. You say you're getting pushed back even farther away from the arena, is that right?
Yeah. I mean, it was a lot closer initially, but since, it's been here a good few hours, and the police are just moving everyone further and further out of the way.
And what is it that you can tell us about the people that you've seen, the concert goers that you've seen, who have in fact been trying to exit the area? Have you seen yourself any of those injured? And can you give us a sense of, are these mostly young girls? Is it all ages?
I've seen lots of, it's been parents with children, and it's been sort of teenagers, young adults mostly. I haven't seen anyone injured. I think they've all been taken off to hospital, but a few people that have there was talk of black smoke, and a few people with sort of blackened faces, things like that. A few people very visibly shaken and upset. But that's sort of all I've seen is actual, sort of injuries and things.
And Hannah, what exactly have they told you about what happened?
They're not telling us anything on the scene, but the police have released a statement saying they're treating it as a terrorist incident until they know more. They're saying 19 people have died. They did say 50 injured. I think that's now been updated to 60.
And the witnesses themselves, what have they been able to share with you about what happened?
They just don't know. All they said is loud explosions, lots of panic. Nobody really knew what was going on.
And so right now, you are how far away from the actual arena itself, just to get a sense of the kind of perimeter that authorities have set up there?
I've just walked around to the other side of the cordon, but I'm still a good sort of 600 yards away. There's a lot of people now on the edge of the cordon. I think just trying to see what's going on. The rest of the town centre is very, very quiet. There's not a lot of people around.
Okay, now I'm just being handed a tweet from Greater Manchester Police, who say there will be a controlled explosion in Cathedral Gardens shortly. If you hear anything, don't be concerned. Are you near that area, Hannah?
Yeah, that's where I am now.
You're at Cathedral Gardens?
I better go in that case, yeah.
Okay, and what do you see, though? I'm curious, Hannah. Do you see anything?
I can just see, I'm not far enough to see Cathedral Gardens, but I'm kind of about 500 yards up the road from where it is, and I can just see a police cordon and lots of people watching. I presume they're waiting for the explosion. And I'm going to have to go, but
okay.
It's been nice speaking with you.
All right, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thanks
Bye-bye.
very much, Hannah.